what's up guys, Horny Addicts with you here, bringing you Dr. Stone manga review. This was chapter 91 titled, If There Isn't Any Bread, Then Let Us Make Them From Wheat. This continues from last episode when they found that little small wheat, field. I guess not really a field, but it's more like an area where wheat grows. And Kohaku took some and brought some back to the village for the people to, make a garden and spread them out and all. And you have Ryusuke just going wild, sending all these different bread desserts and stuff that you can do with bread. And Kohaku was like, oh, are those all different secret killer moves? And she's imagining herself using them. And we have this one panel where she does like a Hakuken from Street Fighter, and it was just hilarious. And Senku was like, no, not really. They're just bread techniques, or different styles of making bread. So they continue to make bread and all. They continue the conversation about making bread and how to go about it. That's when she goes to the village and she drops off some seeds for them to plant. And you have everybody working on a field to make more. Especially because it was stated by Yuza and the other chick, Gela, that they need to hurry up and turn these statue people back into people, or there's going to be like a time limit where they can't do it. So, but the problem is they're running low on food and resources, so that's another problem they're dealing with, trying to balance it out. And you have Magna, Yo, Taiju, and some other people working on the field. You got this one funny chapter, part of the chapter, where you have Yo and Magna, and they fighting to see who could make a better farm. And then the next day when they're comparing farms, there was actually someone who had a better farmland than them, where things were actually growing, and it was Taiju. And we got this funny moment where Yuza brings out a hat that she made, and Gen took it from her and like, oh, this is a beautiful hat. This is going to be the hat for our leader of the field. And she was like, wait, what? I ain't say that. And he's just making up this elaborate story about it. And everyone's, he's loud, so everyone's overhearing him. And they're like, ooh, that's interesting. So they're going over there to see, what's going on and stuff. And he basically tricked the people into voting for somebody to become a leader of the farm. And by the end of the chapter, Taiju, who's the most hardest working, and him and his crazy infinite stamina, he was actually chosen to be the one to wear the hat. And you have this funny moment where it's like Yo and Magna on the corner, and they smiling, but they want to cry inside because they lost, because they wanted the hat and be the leader. But since they failed at the boat thing, it was like, maybe we can be farmers at least, and they haven't failed at that. So, but I have high hopes for them because they are skillful men and they're in here for a reason. So I believe they're going to eventually be leaders of something. I can see Magna probably being a security force, a government force leader, or seeing Yo, I should say, as a security, since he has experience in that, since he was a security guard. I see him being a security guard force. And I can see Magna probably being like a general of an army to protect a hunting group against animals and stuff like that. And who knows, maybe there's other people that are evil that are the same way as them, and maybe they have to fight them eventually. But this manga, I have to stress it enough, I can't, that's like, how can I put this into words? Like, I love how they mix science and humor. I know I probably said this in all my reviews about Dr. Stone, but it's the truth. It's like they mix humor and science so well that it's not boring, but it's not cheesy. And you can still learn while reading this. You can not just learn about science, but you can learn about cooking, ships, boats. They teach a little bit of everything. They don't teach full course how to do everything, but they teach you the main things that you need to know of society and how society basically works and what's needed and not needed. So, great manga. If you have not read Dr. Stone, I urge you to pick it up and read it. It's a very great manga. And if you already read it, go read the chapters again. These are some great chapters, especially 91. Really great chapter, really great stuff. We have a lot of characters with unique names, so a lot of the times it's tongue twisted and hard to remember names. But it is a really great manga. The anime is soon to come out this year. I believe somewhere in January. No, not January. I'm sorry, July. It's somewhere in the summertime. It's going to be June or July, somewhere around there, of 2019 of this year. So look forward to that because I am going to be reviewing that when it comes out. And yeah, just tell me your thoughts and opinions about the chapter and the whole story so far. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What you liked about it? Who's your favorite character? Stuff like that. For me, I always have to say Jin or Taiju. Those are like my two favorites right now. I love them the most. But I like Senku a lot as well. I mean, he is the main character after all. One of the three. It's actually Yuza, Taiju, and Senku. Those are like our main three. But Senku gets more of the spotlight. But yeah, great manga, great chapter. But that's all I have for you guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to get more from me and to get notified whenever I post the upload. Follow me on Twitter. I'm usually active there. Link will be down below. And have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.